And we are live. Listen, guys, we're back. Another episode. My boy Casey's here, dropping some gems. You know what's funny about life and dating? There's always flags in the sky: green, blue, and red. Today we're gonna cover the top list of red flags in women coming to you live. Well, without further ado, guys, you know who I am. Tell them-
Yeah, so we're streaming live. We're streaming to my channel and your channel. So if you're on Fresh's channel, you know who he is. Even if you're on my channel, everybody knows who Fresh is. If you don't know who I am, I'm Casey Redbeard, passport bro extraordinaire. I hold 3 visas. I speak 3 languages. I fuck some of the baddest bitches. I think I show better receipts and fuck hotter girls than any other dating coach in the game, if I do so to say so.
Big pause, but Casey has the best looking girls in the industry. Y'all can say what you want about Casey, but hands down, the Colombia, the Brazil trips, they all prove Casey's that guy with the girls.
Yeah, man. I'm a fucking dork. I'm a fucking nerd. I obsess over this. No one can match my results or my teachings and the results I get, not just for myself, but the results for clients. We're big on using Instagram and using that to meet women. But listen, even if you can meet all these girls, fuck all these hoes, eventually, what most guys want in the end, even Dan Bilzerian has a monogamous relationship right now. What most guys want in the end is one true good girl. Fresh is a wild man. He's going to calm down one day. He's going to get his little heart attached to something. Myron's icy alpha male cold heart has been melted by the warmth of a Latina. So in the end, most of you guys are going to want it with a girlfriend, wife, look, whether it's monogamous, whether it's marriage, whether it's doing what I do and what Myron do, which is the one-sided open relationship where, you know, the guy fucks other chicks and the girl certainly is not fucking other dudes. You want a girl. Now that begs the question, like Fresh said, all these different, you know, red flags, green flags. What makes a hoe? What makes a good girl? If you have all your standards, she's got to be feminine. She's got to be submissive. She's got a low body count. How about tattoos? How about vaping? How about if she's a little bit disagreeable? How about if she's kind of more career oriented? What are like the hardcore deal breakers? What are the things that are pretty bad, but you know, it's not the end of the world? And what are things that are honestly not that bad? Because you can't have it all. Because in the end, we don't want to be as bad as those girls you see on the Fresh and Fit podcast, right? That are like, what are those girls? So he's got to be, what are the characteristics? Height, money.
500K a year plus $1 million a year. They got to have like emotional intelligence. They have to be able to understand my emotions at all times and be a jack of all trades and have time for me all day to spend time with them. Mind you, they got to work their job or their career. Isn't that funny? They want everything for nothing. And then we ask them, wait, so ladies, just curious, what do you bring to the table? That's right, nothing. They're going to say the table.
They got no answer to that.
Bizarre.
So without any further ado, let's just get into it. So I'm going to share my screen, and what we have here for you is, let me just present, share screen.
We have a list of things that we found in the dating industry and the dating game that are red flags for women across the board. And we have an actual tier list here for you guys to break it down in a more concise, reasonable way. Because we could talk all day, chitter chatter, but seeing it in real time is better than just talking about it. Anyhow,
Absolutely.
preface this real quick. So, guys, I've been dating in Miami for almost 7 years now. Plus, I've seen people come and go. Tourists, locals, and the biggest thing that I've seen is that men are easily finessed by these women, and what happens is they become a victim of their own mentality, which means they think, okay, I can have one girl, she's hot, this is the only girl I can get, aka known as one-nights. But we're telling you guys, listen, it's a numbers game. These flags here you're gonna see are gonna tell you good and bad. Because if you don't know good and bad, you're gonna fall for a bad apple and end up being like Eve, Adam in the garden, messed up. So yeah, let's continue.
Yeah, so we have a tier list. If you guys are nerds like us, you'll know what a tier list is. It comes from like video games, usually fighting games, like Super Smash Brothers Ultimate has like a tier list where the good characters, where the bad characters. S tier is always like, you know, the best characters going down the list. These would be like the worst characters that you would never see win at a tournament. I put little helpers here. You know, the S tier is an instant deal breaker. An S tier deal breaker, surprise, surprise, is sex work. We'll put that one on there. Any girl that's ever had a sugar daddy, OnlyFans, sold feet pictures, it doesn't matter how long ago it was, it is an instant deal breaker. Okay. Some of these other things will be huge red flags, but potentially maybe if everything else is clean and she had one pretty big red flag, nobody's perfect. It's debatable, comes to the guy. Then we have very bad, bad. And then honestly, there's some things on here that in the grand scheme of things, you know, they're not ideal, but they're not actually that bad. So with any further ado, let's just get away with the obvious one, like I said, which is if I can find it on here. It's a pretty big one. Sex work. If I can't find it in a second, we'll just there it is. So sex work is, like I said, an S tier deal breaker. Okay. No matter what, how long ago, for what reason, for what this includes sugar daddies. This includes anytime she's actually traded sex or virtual sex, she sucked a dildo on video and sent it to a guy. Instant deal breaker. Do we even need to elaborate on this, Fresh, or should we go into the next one?
We should go a little bit deeper because this issue right here, guys, is so hidden and so shady. Some of you won't even see it. So let me explain. More often than not, guys, you see a girl on Instagram or social media, very petite, very very pure, not that boss babe independent look. But you'd be surprised. Some of these girls, not all of them, of course, but some of them have a secret back Instagram page, like a double page, or they have a X account or TikTok. What happens is a lot of them use this to their advantage because you're only going to see the front that they want you to see, of course. But behind the scenes, where they got premium Snapchat, they got like OnlyFans. These are all things that are hidden behind the scope for some women. And if you don't ask questions or pry a little bit more, you may never find out. But what happens is they'll date you, sell you purity, and they have all these things in the background. And someone not even put in their bio booking info. Here's my email to book me for fun activities. So guys, be careful, man, because nowadays it's more discreet, but it is still there, just hidden. You can't always see it in plain sight.
Agreed. Yeah, you got to do the HOFAX. There's a site called PimEyes. I won't use it right now, but PimEyes.com. And it's not perfect, but you can upload a girl's face and it'll show you if she appears on a webcam site.
If I had this, a couple months earlier, I might have been sooner than I thought I would have.
Yeah, but Fresh could avoid a big scandal.
MLD is the one that showed me that website. MLD, show it to him. Modern Life Dating. He put me onto that website after that whole debacle happened.
Okay. I'm going to add one or two of these, and then Fresh, I'll let you kind of just pick one, and then you can add it. But I have something very specific to say to this. So there's one that I want to add to it could go C or D. I'm going to put it in C. And then there's another one of the same family, and I'm going to put that in the A tier. S tier, we're reserving for absolutely no. I could put this, you know what? I'm going to put it here actually. Why is a lot of tattoos a problem? Aside from looking disgusting, aside from the mental illness that comes from scarring your feminine skin with a lot of disgusting bumper stickers, it's groupthink. So if you guys ever seen this, I'm going to put this up right now. This is called lip disking. I don't know which African tribes did this, but nobody in the world and their DNA could ever just be this chick is beautiful, but only if she had this gigantic circular bottom lip. You have to be culturally, brainwashed into thinking that this looks attractive. Under no circumstances could anybody by their DNA. Yeah. Some tribal person, some chief decided this was attractive, and then he was the dominant chief or whatever. Who knows what happened, but this became the thing. Now, it's what's called groupthink. Now, everybody, you grow up in this culture. All the young boys grow up in this culture. Or I don't know. Is it men or women? I honestly can't tell if that's a guy or a girl. But anyway, whoever does it, men, women, both, they grow up in this culture, this groupthink, this social conditioning that brainwashes them into thinking this is attractive. That's how tattoos work. And the reason why groupthink is such a big problem is because, listen, especially if you're red-pilled guys like us, if you're going to tell the girl, oh, listen, all your friends are going to tell you you're crazy for doing the one-sided open relationship with me. Or if I'm an influencer, girls, she's going to read comments and bullshit about me. And I'll be like, listen, ignore the comments, ignore what your friends say. Or she'll be like, I want to vape. Cindy says vaping is normal. I don't care what fucking Cindy says. I don't care if all your friends vape. I don't care if your other friends have tattoos. You ultimately want to date a woman who's not extremely, all women are kind of go with the flock, stay in the herd, don't make waves. But if you can get a girl that's a bit more immune to that, that brainwashing societal, culture says hate men, culture says be super into materialism. You ultimately want to coach your girl out of those things. And the less susceptible she is to, woke culture or whatever groupthink brainwashing is of the, modern times, the easier your work is. At the same time, listen, I fucking hate tattoos more than anybody you've ever met, but I'm not going to find loyal, feminine, charismatic, interesting, smart, low body count, private social media, 21-year-old big booty Latina that worships me. And she has a tiny fucking little rose tattoo on her ankle and be like, nope, she's for the street. She got a rose tattoo on her ankle. At some point you have to, relax a little bit. What do you think? I'm just curious. What are your thoughts on these, Fresh?
Yeah, I can tell you definitely don't like tattoos. That's definitely pretty clear there. But no, I think tattoos have a deeper meaning than most people think. And usually it's a lot of pain behind it. Now, obviously speaking, uh, most Americans have tattoos. I would say a lot of them do. Some don't. So for girls that you're dating, they have a lot of pain and trauma. Some have been in breakups. Some had like hard lives where they were actually like assaulted as kids, whatever it may be, not cool. They've been through a lot of pain. However, it manifests itself into tattoos because they'll be like, you know what? This pain needs to be remembered. I'm going to put it on my body so the world can know I was in pain. Here's the issue, right? A lot of girls have, those marks on their arms. Like, you can see in the show we did After Hours with that white girl from UK. She had like a lot of marks on her arms, right? And this tells me she's been through a lot of emotional and trauma in her life where it can be visibly seen she's cutting herself because she's actually depressed, in anguish, or massive anxiety. Either way, imagine wifing that girl up. It's a huge disservice to yourself because like that girl has issues that you can't solve because they're ingrained into her, especially on her arm. Tattoos, however, are a more discreet way of doing it because, hey, everyone else has tattoos. It looks cool. It's a new craze. But the problem is that like they're hiding something behind the tattoos. They're hiding their pain because they know that that pain is forever in them, but they want the world to see it as well. So I think they're telling everybody, listen, I have a lot of tattoos. Look at me. I'm what you should be looking at. But deeper in that self-reflection, they're actually saying, hey, I'm in pain. Help me. Please help me. But for you guys, you don't want to be the one helping. That's how you end up marrying somebody that's going to backbite you. And mind you, obviously I'm being general here about tattoos, but for the most part, it's a lot of pain behind it that you don't see. But she knows why she got tattoos in the first place. And if you ask a girl, why you got all these tattoos? Oh, they mean something to me. It's the pain that they dealt with, or remembering the pain that they dealt with in real time.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and it's always a butterfly too. By the way, multitasking guys. I guess we're adding another stream. Bill's, who's Fresh and Fits, like tech guys, telling me to add this thing, which I'll do real quick. But yeah, it's always a butterfly too. Like it's not even a question of like if a girl gets tattoos, what is she going to get? She's going to get the butterfly.
I'm asking real quick,
amongst other things. What'd you say,
babe? Do you have a butterfly tattoo? I'm just curious. Okay. Because I feel like every girl has one, bro.
Yeah, it's like if they get tattoos, it's a butterfly plus whatever else. It's like the butterfly first. Say they want a dolphin. It's like, okay, it's a butterfly, then, a dolphin first. The butterfly always has to come first. That's just how it works. Okay, add destination. Sorry, visit page. Okay, wait a minute. Hold on a second. I'm just adding another key on here. But yeah, Fresh, why don't you talk about, what do you think about, what would you rate this on the tier list? Girls that have a combative and disagreeable personality.
Yeah, let me see. Honestly speaking, bro, that is probably really high because that's gonna annoy you all the time. It's almost like imagine like a fly that's flying around you that won't leave you alone. Maybe you have food or whatever. It's like that. It's nagging, it's annoying. You're always trying to question what's going on, trying to argue, and it's very distasteful. So I'll put that really high on the list, maybe like an S.
Yeah, I would agree.
Because that right there is you know what? Imagine marrying somebody like that. You're entering a situation where you're stuck with someone that's going to annoy you constantly, and it's because they're trying to be right, trying to be the right authority of what you're saying, and it's like, yo, maybe I have more experience because I'm actually well versed on this topic, and you don't, because you want to sound smart, you wanna challenge me. You're like, well, I think this way. What I'm telling you is this way. No, but I saw in a book somewhere or online somewhere.
Yes.
Okay, what's the source? Not important. So, guys, mind you, on the show we argue with chicks all the time, but it's more for like your enjoyment. But in real life, you should not be doing that constantly at all because that's going to lead you down a path where you have resentment, and that chick is going to be either destroying your dreams, your goals, and it's a hurt. It's a punch to your ego as well. Because imagine having a talking point, you're always questioning on your talking points. It's annoying, bro. Like you don't want to battle, fight in the working environment. Can come to that same thing. So to me, it's very masculine. I think I'll put that really high on the list.
I'll put an S here too. Um, so okay, cool. I got my technical issues figured out. All right, awesome. So I'm gonna elaborate on this, real quick. Fresh said, most of what need to be said. Men have harder lives, point blank, period. So aside from the fact that a combative and disagreeable woman who isn't submissive and feminine, it's just not sexy. Period. Point. If nothing else, it's just not sexy. Aside from that, from a purely utilitarian and logical standpoint, who's going to lead the relationship? Let's say in my case, right? 36-year-old man who's networked with the best and brightest people in his industry, who holds 3 visas, traveled the whole world, made many successful businesses over his time, doing really well financially, speaks 3 different languages, amazing friend stuff, has his health, everything, his whole life in order, seen, great cultural changes, lived all over the world, or the 21-year-old with big tits. Do you know what I mean? Like what are her qualifications to lead the relationship? And I had a girl last night. I think if I open up my Google Photos, it'll show her face too. Maybe I can, when we're off camera for a second, I can try to just show her ass. But anyway,
Crop it out. Just
what
crop
did
it
you
out.
say?
Crop it out if you can.
Well, you have to archive anyway. I'll figure it out to show it in a second. Did I send you that? Well, whatever. I'll send it as a fresh. Anyway, so like it was like the whole date with her was like a shit test. I'll just give one example, but the whole night was like this, right? So I bring her into my place, right? And we walk in, we had a good date, we went out to dinner and stuff like that. And then I bring her into my place. I'm like, oh, mi casa, su casa, make yourself at home. And why don't you have a seat? And I gesture over to my couch for her to sit down. Why? So I could sit down next to her and put her sexy legs across mine, start kissing or touching her, right? You know what she does? Immediately goes to a chair, just like a chair in the apartment where it'd be impossible to get close to her. And next to her, Austin Hall, let me call me. Gotta ignore that. And then she sits down in this chair after I gestured for her to sit on the couch after kind of just, sit on the couch right there. So I get next to you. She intentionally sits on the chair and gives me this look like, ooh, I just sat on the chair. What's going to be about that big boy? Like, aren't I so cool? Aren't I such a little badass? It's just like, oh, look. And that was like the one thing throughout the night that might be cute. Then I pick her up, get off that. I sat on the couch, woman, pick her up. But it's just like, when it's one thing after another, it's like, oh my God, every little thing just had to be a shit test. It's just exhausting and not sexy.
Can I say something real quick about shit tests? So a lot of guys think it's a good thing for shit tests. I think it's actually a bad thing. I think shit test just means she doesn't like you that much, which means, because remember, right? A girl that actually likes you, she's gonna have or make things very easy for you. So I think multiple shit tests back to back to back, maybe 1 or 2, maybe okay, but multiple is S tier, because that's like she's trying to see, all right, guy, like you're cool, but I need to really make sure you're that guy for me. And it's like just too much barriers just to even get to that point of she likes you. So I think shit tests have its place in the dating game, but too much of it is also annoying and very combative. So I think that as well, shit tests are not a good sign if it's constant.
Yeah, I do. We could have a whole
Yeah, but
conversation about shit tests. I hate fucking shit tests. That's not like a normal thing. Like old pickup harlots is like, oh yeah, you approach her. Then the next thing is you pass her shit tests. Then you build rapport. Then what's up?
You want to hear a joke? So she doesn't have a butterfly tattoo, but her friend does.
Of course.
And her friend's always like, funny. Okay.
Let's go through this a bit quicker because I got a chica that's going to be here in about an hour, Walter. What do you you pick one and you can talk about it. You see single moms? Where do you want to place this?
Ooh, S tier.
S tier. All right. You can talk about this one.
All right, guys, you know my past, man. I've had a crazy dating life, single mom, girls I was talking to, because I found out that was doing sex work, even though, I kind of like that sometimes, but not the way though. The point is that I've been through a lot of girls, man, good, bad, ugly. But the one girl, shout out to Myron as well, live as well. He's talking commentary on West Watson, what's going on with him. And also, guys, we're on Rumble as well. Tune into that. Fresh start on Rumble and on YouTube. And follow Myron Ginzax on his channel. So, yeah. So, single moms, right? This is really heartfelt because this was close to home. It happened to me. I was in America for almost 2 years. I met a girl at a lounge. We went out a couple times. And in 6 months, I ended up marrying her, right? It was a time in my life where I wanted to do what's right with God. And I felt like if I did the right thing, married this girl, it wouldn't be bad if we had sex and had a connection, whatever. Anyhow, long story short, We did that whole thing, but she had a kid, and I was like, I can do this. I can handle this. Honestly, couldn't do it. I felt like I was trapped in my own apartment. That feeling you can't really describe, but imagine it's her kid and her against you. That feeling shouldn't be there because if it's your kid, oh, it's no, it's everyone together as a group, a family. When it's her and her kid or kids, if you guys have ever dated a single mom, you guys know what I'm talking about, right? It hits home because it's hard. But honestly speaking, like it's the most painful, weird feeling ever because like I can't do shit. I can discipline the kid, punish him because oh, it's my son. Da da da. It's a weird feeling. Anyhow, that's just one factor. But to keep it real, your money is now her money and her kid's money. So
Mm.
they play it off like, oh yeah, you can date me. I'll pay for things. Don't worry. But at some point, the tables turn and it becomes, babe, are you taking us? Not just me, us. Us involves her kids, of course. So I think for most people, it seems cool on the surface because, hey, I'm not dealing with the kids. I'm just dealing with her. But at some point, I guarantee you, if she actually likes you, don't see you as an option or provider, she's gonna put you in the category of, hey, well, we're fucking now, so now I'm your responsibility and my son. So all in all, guys, for your future, for your life goals, and for what you want to do, I believe, personally speaking, it is not the best way to uh, meet a woman with a kid because for your own, you could call it selfish or whatever, it does benefit you and your legacy. Also, as well, for your well being and for your money, it's a drain on your pockets because that kid could say to you one day, you know what, bro? F you, you're not my dad. And what can you do? Get sad and say, but I raised you. They're going to be like, yo, get out of here. You're not my dad. So I think for most people coming into it, it seems like a fun idea to smash and dip and whatever. But if you prolong that period of time of dating, it turns into you're taking care of the kids and you end up literally becoming a cuck, a stepdad.
Yeah, you're always gonna put the kid first, and yeah, it's just no bueno. Okay, you can do one more, Walter. Which one do you want to grab on here? And where
Oh,
would you?
actually, you made a good point about putting the kid first. That's another thing too. Let's say you want to travel, you want to do fun things with your girl, just check with her babysitter, check with her mom or
Yeah,
grandparents, and say, hey, can I? They say no, you're cooked. Or if you want to, for example, have time with her alone, well, that weekend the father's out of town, so he can't take her. So it's an issue of scheduling too as well, with quality time, and it hurts because it's like, damn, you like the girl, but you can't go because X Y Z reason. So it's a all around L in that sense, and it's very bad for your mental as well. All right, let's go with ooh, been to Dubai is funny. You know what? IG stories of lavish treatment. That's a very good one.
which one?
IG stories of lavish treatment. That's a good one.
Where do I even have that one? IG stories of lavish treatment.
It's right.
I
It's
can't.
top left. Yeah, right there. Boom.
Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, where do you want to put that one?
Put it as a A.
Okay, it's B, not B, but A. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So here's the problem, right? A lot of girls don't understand how guys think, nor do they give a shit. So what happens is they actually end up hurting themselves in the process of finding a real man because they think I can just show lifestyle, I can show me having a good time. Guys are gonna be all over me because I'm hot. Yes, they may be over you, but not for what you want them to be. They'll be over you because they want to actually just smash, have a good time, and then dip. Versus a long-term man is going to be like, she's in a Ferrari today, then a Lambo, then a private jet, club, random dinners. Uh, no, I'm just gonna have a blast and then
Stupid.
head out, stupid, because you just showed me why you're not quality girl for me. And she may argue, well, it's my boyfriend doing this for me. Where's he? Where's he on your page? I don't see him. So this whole facade of like showing lifestyle for a girl is a L. You end up inadvertently hurting yourself in the process. What happens is you become a victim of your own attention seeking. And it's funny because a lot of girls will do this like, oh, I'm gonna post this. I'm like, well, you posted in my car. You know it's bad for you, right? They'll be like, well, I want to flex online. I'm like, to who? To everybody on my following list. I'm like, for what? Just because I'm like, you do not post in my car, which is one of one of six. No, well back then it was 500. One of 500. They're gonna know it's my car. Plus the color, the inside. all right, if you're cool with it. And then it's funny enough, she'd be like, why doesn't this guy want to talk to me? Like when we finish talking, whatever, she'd be like, hey, how's it going? Yeah, I'm still single. I was like, what happened? Well, I don't know. Like he always says I'm outside too much. I'm always outside. It's because he's seeing your lifestyle and it's a turnoff. Like ladies, I don't understand if you're watching. Posting yourself in a lavish lifestyle and there's no man involved that they can see visibly tells me it's one of two things. Either you're a hoe for hire or you're just out here outside with everybody. And that's the L. So nonetheless, I would put a huge red flag because that chick is either living off of somebody's or sugar daddy or has a lifestyle where like it's just her being outside with no moral compass or no actual plan to go with her with a dream man. Because to me, it's just like you're just wasting time living that lavish lifestyle with somebody that doesn't care about you just for the fun time.
Yeah, there's not much I can add on to that. He nailed it. I mean, these young, beautiful 21, 22-year-old girls in any part of the world, Miami or anywhere, they're not Wall Street traders. They're not entrepreneurs. They didn't invent a new AI agent that solves some problem in the marketplace. It means that they're dating a bunch of dudes who are paying for everything. They're on the cock carousel. They're gold diggers. They're whores, etc.
Yo, real quick, Casey, we got in the chat Pearl. Shout out to Pearl, man. It's funny. Pearl called out two girls actually basically on this list. Remember our thumbnail? She called out two girls on Twitter talking about how they're gonna revert back to their old ways. Nala, what's her name? Nala, whatever the girl's name was from the whatever podcast, and then the other girl. So it's funny that she's actually watching here now with a thumbnail because she called them out, and she was right, 100% right about what happened. So
yeah, you know, Pearl's my sister, right?
What?
Yeah, Pearl's my sister. Doesn't she look like me?
I'm not gonna lie, Mo, bro. I wanted to talk to. No, I'm not saying that. Never mind.
No, she's not my sister, obviously. Okay, but yeah, shout out to Pearl. We never met, but shout out to you, Pearl. Probably know a lot of the same people. Okay,
as well.
I'm gonna do one here. I'm gonna go for some of the less ones. I'm gonna put doesn't go to the gym as it's bad. It's not ideal, but it can easily be fixed. You guys see the difference between being a single mom, unless the kid dies or something. Like, there's no way you could fix that. Like, you know, a combative and disagreeable woman is not just gonna magically be submissive. No more than like a twink. Like it was like, hello, oh my god, it's gonna be so much fun. Like a twink, feminine gay man couldn't just wake up one day and be like, you know, I'm a feminine twink, but you know, on Tuesdays I just bring out my masculine personality. Like, no, if you're a feminine twink, he's always going to be a twink. Women who are combative and disagreeable are always going to be combative and disagreeable. A girl doesn't go to the gym. She's 19, she's 20, she has amazing A1 genetics. She doesn't go to the gym. Cool, baby. You got a personal trainer now. You're going to go to the gym 5 days a week. Easy. Done. Fixed. It's a sign of higher IQ and more ambition and more of a green flag if she's already figured that out, and it surely does. But it ain't the end of the world if she doesn't go to the gym. Anything you want to add on, Walter? We can go through these pretty quick. I don't think we need to elaborate on that one.
That's a very easy one. Let's go to Simps for Celebs.
Simps for celebs. Okay, but where do you want to put that?
Let's put that at huge red flag.
Okay, not B, because okay, all right, fair enough. I would put that as like a B, but you know what? No, let's keep it at A.
You know why it's huge is because let's say you live in a major city like Miami, LA, Vegas, Texas, right? At some point, a huge celebrity is going to come to that city. Even small ones, by the way, right? And what if your crush is Chris Brown? He's going to tour, and you're like, oh, this girl's love my life. She's amazing.
Sorry to cut you off. Have you seen that picture of Chris Brown?
Yes. Pull it up.
My. Yeah, what should I search? Chris Brown with female fan?
Yeah, female fan photos.
Chris Brown with
female fan. Bro, I'm telling you right now, at some point, because I'm in Miami, I see them all the time. Yeah, you could go on images.
Bruh.
Go. Look at home.
Bruh.
His hands in his pocket. I'm a chill guy, bro. I'm a chill guy. Nah, nigga, you're
bruh.
Cockaholic is what you call it. Damn, bro.
She's literally straddling him.
Bro, he's literally stupid. Anyhow, bro. Right now, bro, guys don't understand how bad it is in the dating market, bro.
Tattoo. He should have known. Red flag.
Of course. Tattoos, right? Well, I mean, it's gonna be hard to find a girl without tattoos nowadays. It may be kind of hard. But what I'm saying is, Chris Breezy, shout to him, actually a good friend of mine. He actually may come to your city, and he gets hoes, bro. So imagine you married this chick, you bought her a car, put her in a house, love your life. She says, babe, I want to go to his concert on Saturday with my girls. I'm a huge fan of him for years. I love Chris Brown. You're like, well, I don't want to sound insecure. Yeah, babe, go ahead, have fun, babe. I'll pick up after. She goes to this concert. Surprisingly, though, guys don't know this, but like the hot girls actually get access to backstage, typically speaking, especially if they got a friend that says, "Hey, can we come backstage? Who are your friends? Come back here." They just need to ask a security guard or somebody, and they get the approval. They're back there. Or if they sit in the front row seat or close to the front, then they get called up or say, "Yo, come here after the show." If your girl ever ends up in one of those scenarios, my friend,
No self-control, bro.
my friend, she's gonna see for the first time her favorite celebrity. You know what guys do when they fanboy over people? Imagine a girl that's emotional, bro, cooked. So I have friends. This happened to actually where their girl ended up at a concert, and they found out because obviously speaking, we're connected in Miami. We're very like well known, so people tell us shit. But like his actual girl met with a rapper, not Chris Brown, a rapper that was here in town. Mind you, this dude bought her a car, bought her a house that he lives in with her, buy her whatever she wants, and she still found time to go to this guy's concert and fuck him, and then come back to the homeboy like nothing happened. Guys, huge red flag. A girl that has a celebrity crush, you never know when he may be in town, a friend of a friend. So that's a huge red flag, bro. Don't do it. Uh, let's do male friends.
Okay, where is male friends? I got so many here.
Top. Right here.
Top.
Hi, body count next to it.
Yeah. Okay. Where do you want to put that?
Let's put that as very bad.
Okay, cool. Because again, like these, I'll let you talk about this, but some things you can coach them out of, right? Like, oh, you have too many male friends. Listen, they secretly want to fuck you. No, they don't. Da da da. I'll let you elaborate. But again, you understand that like not everything is an S tier. Like you're not going to meet the love of your life, beautiful, feminine, submissive, and she has like a few male friends, and nope, she's for the streets, right? So anyway, yeah, elaborate on that, Walter.
Yeah. So also, guys, real quick, if you don't mind, like the video and sub to also Casey's channel as well. It's Red Bear Rants on YouTube. Go sub to it. Can I share my screen?
Yeah. Let me just stop sharing mine. I believe. Do you have? Yeah.
I got it. Cool. So, guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and one sec. Sub to this channel, Red Bear Rants, right here, and then of course, mine as well on Rumble. As you can see here. One sec. Boom, boom.
Are you sharing?
Yeah, I'm sharing right now. Can you see?
Let me add it to the stage. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Here's my Rumble channel. Go sub to it if you don't mind. And of course, Casey's channel as well, Red Bear Rants on his channel. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can see it now. It was working.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. So real quick, guys, male friends can be coached, like Casey said. The problem is that, like, let's say she hides some from you. You know, this could be bad because someone that's been talking to somebody for like 6, 7 years, 10 years, even 2 to 3 years may have a connection, right? That they don't want to break. So what happens is if that girl actually likes you, she may just say, you know what, I'm going to hide it because I don't want to find out. Or if she likes you that much, she may even break it off for you and say, you know what, I'm done with talking to my male friends. But the moment that you piss her off, get her upset, she may unblock them. She may even fall in the back or add them back. So it's bad because it can go either way. But I think with the right respect and care and attention, they can be coached to like drop male friends for sure. Yep. But again, you never know what can happen. Hey,
yeah.
Do you have any male friends? Babe, do you have any guy friends? Perfect. Good answer. She said no.
Good.
Okay. What's the next one?
This one may be controversial because it depends to what degree, right? But I'm going to go ahead and put career-oriented as just bad. And again, it's not ideal. Ultimately, you know, you probably want a girl that's just going to be raising the family if kids are your thing. Or, you know, girls that are like in their career, they come home tired. Sometimes, you know, they don't want to, you know, help out with any, you know, domestic activities like, you know, cooking, cleaning, like I said, if there's children involved. But listen, a lot of young girls are very ambitious. They like to be independent these days. And again, I'm not going to cut off a girl because she's a registered, you know, nurse technician and also an orthodontic school. And, you know, she's beautiful and brilliant. I could have high level, you know, high-ish level conversations with her. So as long as it doesn't go too far and it's not too much of a thing and she's willing to like, you know, take time off once, you know, kids come around, I'm not going to cut off a girl because she, you know, because again, if she's not, okay, put it this way. What's the alternative? If she's not career oriented and she's single, then what the fuck is she doing? Doom scrolling all day? So that's better. A girl that just scrolls on TikTok and uploads selfies to Instagram is better than a girl that's in school and working? No, I'd rather take the more ambitious girl. I guess it's to each their own. What would you say, Fresh?
I would say I agree because imagine a girl doing nothing all day. She's gonna be bored on TikTok,
No, I'm going to move this down here, actually.
on apps because remember, career oriented just means she's focused on her career right now, but if she's willing to change and become the girl for you, where she's no longer focusing on career but kids and family, then that's fine. But if she doesn't change, then big red flag. So I think it's a lower tier because it's not that crazy. But if you keep it as her predominant way of lifestyle, then yeah, it will be an issue for you in the future. But if she's willing to change, that's fine.
Okay. Which one do you want to do next, Fresh?
Let's do flakes.
Flakes. Okay, cool. Yep. Where do you want to put it?
I would say huge red flag.
Huge red flag. So that's A or S?
A.
A.
Here's why it's bad, a huge red flag. Because imagine, right? A flake is telling me about her very much. It's telling me that her respect for you is very low. She sees it as an option that's barely even an option. You're more like a way to pass time. Today, I guess I'm free. I'll go see this guy. Or he invited me out. I got better options, but fuck it. I'm just bored. I'll just go with this guy for now. See what happens. Flicks are never a good thing. What happens is guys say, you know what? Oh, she flicked on me, but I'll try again. Try again. It's fine if you understand that like she doesn't like you at all, bro. It's like respect is fully gone. But flicks are usually telling you that she doesn't like you in the slightest in that sense. Because if you were a priority for her, she'd be there ASAP on time or telling you, hey, listen, this day doesn't work for me. Let's try this day. She'll reschedule with you because she likes you. If not, a flick is bad for you, bro. So I was put it as an A.
Yeah, it's huge, huge. And then the opposite of that, the green flag version of that is like my ex-girlfriend that I had in Colombia. She was Venezuelan though, but yeah, my ex-girlfriend. It was like some random Wednesday. It was like at 6:30, 7:30 p.m. I don't know. And I was about to get dinner with my buddy Victor that night. And he hits me last minute, dude, there's this girl I've been really wanting to see, and she was gonna flake, but like I got her. Like, could we turn this into a double date? I really don't want to. I don't want to cancel on you. I gotta take this girl. I really have to fuck this girl. I'm like, okay, let me see if my girl's ready to make like a double date. I hit up my girl. Hey, babe, I know it's like, super short notice, literally in 30 minutes. I'm supposed to meet my boy, Victor. He brought a girl, so it'd be awkward to have me as a third wheel. Like, are you doing anything? I'll be ready. Okay. Just I'm going to throw on some mascara real quick. I'm already showered. I'll just spray on some perfume. I'll throw an outfit. I'll just have an Uber at my place in 15 minutes. I'll be ready. Just quick mascara. And I'm out the door. Choose an outfit. I'm out the door. Like she was just literally waiting around at her house to do nothing. Like a day that I'm not seeing her. She had no other plans. She just, was, yeah, like that's like the opposite. A girl that's like ready to see you at the drop of a hat.
Point that goes to show there's one guy that will text her and say, yo, get ready. And she'll be like, ready in a second because you're that guy. If you're not that guy, I'll let you know. Maybe. Sorry, I couldn't make it. I fell asleep. Mind you, she's at a club partying with her friends on Instagram. Roast the L, bro. Don't do it, man.
I'm going to do a bin to Dubai real quick, and then you can do it, okay?
Cool.
So I think we all know where I'm going to put this one. Actually, I'm going to put it as just a huge red flag. Again, like it wouldn't be an instant deal breaker. Again, I've had the perfect girl, perfect scenario, but she's been in Dubai once. Look, maybe she just had a rich boyfriend. Maybe she had, it was the third guy she ever slept with, and he took her to Dubai. But again, here's the thing. Staying in Dubai for prolonged periods of time, visiting frequently. Why do men, first of all, Americans don't even move to Dubai that much because no matter what, if you're a U.S. citizen, you always have to pay taxes to the U.S. government. Maybe Puerto Rico is the one exception. But Europeans and other people move to Dubai. Why? If you're there for 6 months out of the year, and again, it doesn't apply to Americans, but for other people in the world, if you're in Dubai 6 months out of the year, you get some amazing tax benefit. I don't know if it's 0%, 5%. I don't know exactly what the tax laws are, but it's a very, very low tax bracket that you're in if you spend 6 months in Dubai because you're fucking rich. You've solved some amazing problem in the marketplace. You're a successful, skilled entrepreneur. You got money that presumably is self-made that you made, and you want to protect that and not give it away to some fucking government. You want to give away 30, 40% of your assets. That's why men move to Dubai. Do beautiful 22-year-old girls have, some great business? Do they own, I don't know, whatever, XYZ marketing agency that's just crushing it? They're making 120 grand a month profit from their marketing agency at the age of 21 in between drinking champagne on yachts? No, they don't. What do? To trick and look for sugar daddies. That they're at the best a sugar baby, at the worst a full-blown prostitute. There is nothing for them in Dubai except to be pampered and get fucking sprayed on the face by rich guys in exchange for lavish treatment. Fresh, anything to add?
Bro, you know that on the head. That's 100% right. I agree with you 100%.
Cool. Let's go on to the next one. You choose Fresh. Which one you want to do?
Let's do oh, this is some oh had it sugar daddy.
Had a sugar daddy. I think we all know where to put this. This falls under. We already discussed this one.
Yeah, very S. So the problem is that like a lot of girls nowadays are turning 18 years old, and their friends are putting them onto these sugar sites. Only issue is that like with that experience that young, you don't understand the full dynamic of what happens with that relationship. And usually what happens is you become a tool for the guy with the money, and whatever he says is, well, they say my wish is your command. That's basically the girl for the guy. So you end up doing things that are more deplorable than usual, or even sickening to the stomach, which means you become more of a simple lapdog, basically, right? Which isn't always a bad thing, but for those type of guys, it's really a bad thing. So what I would say is, for a girl dating a sugar daddy, if that's her experience, and then she's your regular guy, bro, no comparison. No, and then you know what's funny about these girls too? They have no respect for men at all. No respect for men because they've seen the worst in men.
ATMs, they're ATMs. The men are ATMs to them.
They look at sex and love as a transaction. So, okay, I can follow along, but I'll get paid or get compensation, then I'll do it. If not, then I'm gonna finesse you, hurt you, and I don't give a shit about you at all. So imagine marrying this woman, you piss her off. You become a byproduct of her bad choices with that sugar daddy because now she sees a dollar sign and nothing else. So that experience, you should ask a girl. I'm just curious. You ever dated a sugar daddy before? Have you had one? Run for the hills, bro. That's a huge red flag.
Run. Gold digger. Let's just throw some of these up that don't need to be again. Gold digger, sugar daddy. OF. Yeah. I don't think I have OF on there. They're all S tiers. So we have some synonyms. Let's not elaborate on this one too much. High body count. You know what I mean? You can't pair bond.
Also, a girl's body count. You never know her exact number. But her actions tell a lot. What she does, how she moves, what she's about says a lot about her body count. Go ahead.
Yeah, their IG more or less gives away their body count to a certain degree. Yeah, very, very quick. What? It destroys their ability to pair bond. They see guys as kind of like disposable. They don't get attached. They become very, very calloused emotionally. Let's just say you don't want your wife to be an emotionally calloused woman.
And guys, funny. These list of things here are a lot, but there's a lot more as well. And for most guys, they don't know any of this shit. So they meet a girl that's hot.
Yeah.
Oh my God, she's hot. Before you know it, cooked.
I'm gonna put complaints about men as
B.
Yeah, let's do it as B. It comes under groupthink. Women are very susceptible. Like go with the herd. It's cool on social media to kind of hate on men. They get it from their friends. They aren't aware that it's just listen. Maybe there's some truth to what they say. Maybe the top 0.5 to 1%, like the very, very top, 1% of guys, maybe they are a little bit of jerks. Maybe they are dicks. And maybe she's not worldly enough or wise or experienced enough to realize like, hey, it's just these like millionaire, young, handsome playboys that are kind of dickheads. And I would just date a relatively normal guy, even, above average guy. They wouldn't all be, such players and stuff like that. So in a sense, any beautiful girl is going to be dealing with the absolute pinnacle of man. The pinnacle of man has a privilege to maybe be a bit of a dick. And, maybe, she meets a guy like you, and assuming she deserves it, maybe she's at a point where, I don't know, Myron has saved her and she's watched enough Fresh and Fit to be more feminine and be more compliant. She'll stop complaining about men because she'll date you. And I don't know. And what do you want to add to that, Fresh?
No, I think that's pretty much it, bro. Honestly speaking, like you covered it a lot. That's good.
All right. What do you want to do next? I'll let you pick.
History of mental illness.
That one's I know where I'd put this. Where do you want to put it?
A.
Yeah, I was gonna put it as S. It'd be S or A. We'll leave it at A then. It would be S or A.
Yeah, because that right there just tells me that like the trauma she's had is irreparable, which means that if I take on this responsibility for my entire life, I got to deal with this issue. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't want like stress. I like peace and quiet and good vibes, bro. That is not something you want to deal with. They cut themselves, they hurt people, and they as well, dude. They do shit that's almost insane. Like they'll do shit that like you would never imagine. I remember this girl that was dating this guy that I know, put shit all over his car. He didn't respond to her fast enough. bro, who does that shit? But then again, if they got mental illness, they'll do whatever they think is right in the moment, and that's scary, bro. That's very scary. So that's a huge L.
Yeah, their mood swings, they're moody. You never know which version, multiple personality, bipolar. You never know which version of your girl you're going to get. I've dated legitimately crazy girls. They'll blame you for all their problems. It'll always be an extra layer of stress. And yeah, and then they do extremely vengeful things if you have to cut them off.
Also,
I don't think, yeah.
they rely on drugs a lot
Yeah.
to make things normal. So that's a very big flag as well.
Let's put that there as well. Do you want to do S or A for does drugs, Fresh?
Oh, A.
A, yeah.
S, but we don't have space.
Well, we can still do S. It'll go in 2 rows. But the thing about this, right? I want to put S as like the true, like, instant. Okay, nope. No matter what. Again, it's arguable. Again, does she smoke a little bit of weed? Does she, drink champagne on the yachts a lot, and every once in a while do the white? Does she get into the white girl, if you know what I mean? Every once in a while, like heavy drug use is S tier. Right, heavy, consistent drug use is for sure S tier. A little bit of white powder, once in a while. Because again, I did a whole video on this. No girl comes pre-assembled. I think that maybe is Myron's phrase. I don't know if I said it first or he said it first. Maybe I got it from him. So whoever said it first, women don't come pre-assembled. They all need some coaching. They don't really have hard lives, especially beautiful girls. And I don't know what ugly girl. I don't relate to ugly girls. I don't know what ugly girls think about or what their problems are. I only date bad bitches. Hopefully, you guys date at least girls that are at least somewhat above average. And any girl that's somewhat above average has a really, really cushy life compared to a man. And
Yo, I wonder how many guys in here have dated a girl that had these red flags right here. Guys, this is generally a commonplace issue with dating nowadays, and a lot of girls have all these issues here that you can see. But you know what's scary about this list here? This is not even all of them. There's way more issues that come up that you don't even see. So
that's another one. Actually, I'm going to take this one, and this could be a controversial opinion. Public social media. Now, I know this is talked about a lot. After she's dating me, it should either be private. That's what I would probably do. I'd probably iron fist it and make it private. At the very least, there'd be photos of me all over. It would be private. I've seen girls, especially in foreign countries. Look, any girl that's remotely cute in the United States with a public profile is going to have minimum 5 to 10K followers. In other countries, I'm a passport bro. I lived in Latin America for the last 10 years. You will see gorgeous girls, especially younger ones, that have 500, 700, 800 followers, like 800, not 800,000, 800 followers. And they're just drop dead gorgeous. And they're probably not getting that many DMs and stuff like that. And again, like, you date them. Oh, hey, babe, your social media is private now. Okay. It's not some uncurable thing. Now, a girl in the United States, Miami with the public, it's very debatable. What do you think, Fresh? Where would you put this? I'm curious. Public social media. Again, not being a hoe, not lavish treatment, not shaking her ass, no OF link in bio, not, half naked, normal photos, but just a public social media.
Bro, it is so bad nowadays with Instagram that
where are you going to put it?
I'll put it like a shit. I want to say very bad, but okay, this is up to the girl though.
Should we compromise and say C tier?
C. Because if she's respectful of you, even in a public profile, she won't give guys a lot of attention. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, bro, is that like, you'll be surprised. Even private Instagrams get DM'd. Because either you follow them or they see their friend. So they're still going to get DMs. Maybe a lot less, of course, but you're not saving them from that by being private. However, what I will say, if a girl's actually into you and she actually likes you and respects you, she's going to curb them anyway. So I think it's up to the girl to have the respect for you. But again, you got to be that guy that she respects. Because having standards for your girl and you're a brokey with no type of like leadership or stance or standards, she's going to walk all over you. So it depends. I think for me, it's only the girl's stance on this, and it depends on what she's about. For me,
and keep in mind, it's still bad. Just because doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like all these are bad. Nothing on here is good. The best is not that bad, but they're all like not great.
Girls, this is normal for girls in the U.S. especially. It's normal for them. So it's like, bruh.
Let's go through these a bit quicker. I got a girl that's going to be here in about 30, 40 minutes. We can definitely finish by then. I don't think there's any need to even go longer than that anyway. Okay. But I'm gonna put this on feminist. You know, I'm gonna put this. This is high S tier. Again, you guys know my word of the day is groupthink, brainwashing. She'll hate men. She'll see men as evil oppressors and everything. Like a catcalling is, sexual assault in her mind, and it's just cancer. Feminism is a movement that at its core teaches women to be masculine, entitled, and hate men. If she's of that culture, that's the exact opposite of what you want. I don't know if we need to elaborate further.
You got it.
What do you think next? What do you want to do?
Let's do masculine.
Okay, I know exactly where I would put that. Where are you going to put that?
S.
Yep, exactly. I don't think there's any disagreement on that one. Do we even need to elaborate? It's unsexy.
To masculine is a turn off.
Almost might as well be gay at that point. Yeah, let's not even not even go there.
Clingy.
All right, I know where I would put this. What do you want to put it, Fresh?
I'll put it as like a DC.
Yeah, I'd say D. It's almost actually in a way a good thing. This could actually be a good thing. Maybe this shouldn't even be on the list.
It could be a bad thing, because if it's, bro, you understand, there's levels to this shit. That's like that on the surface seems good, but low key that shit be annoying, bro. Oh,
yeah, you're right.
Not in a bad way, but you know what I'm saying. It could be good or bad. But
okay,
D.
I put it as D because it's endearing. At least it means she cares about you and she's not running around.
Yeah.
How about vaping, Fresh? What would you put vaping?
Maybe a C.
Okay. Yeah, I would say that because again, you meet the girl. Hey, babe, you don't vape anymore. Why? Because it's stupid. It rots your brain. It's bad for you. Okay.
You're right. They come with issues that are like ingrained from either their past or their present, where they meet friends that are doing the same thing. So I would say it's not a complete turnoff. It could be, but she has to stop at some point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm going to do one real quick that I've been wanting to do for a while. So isn't super attractive. So I talk about this on my channel all the time. The problem with girls, and again, don't cope. Don't be like Mr. Lucario and date a half-eaten zombie fucking war pig. I don't know. Swamp creature. What'd you say?
You be getting girls too, man. Come on.
All right, well, I'll show the girls he gets later. I'm not on this stream. Anyway, not to call it Lucario, forget. Lucario's a great guy, whatever. But if the girl isn't like super attractive to you, again, don't cope. Some guys like big booty black girls. Some guys like Norwegian skinny white girls that are very tall and have like, sharp, features in their face. Don't cope. You know what I mean? Everybody's taste is a little bit different, but don't cope. If the girl isn't very, very attractive to you, what's going to happen is you're going to fuck her a few times and then get tired of her. Okay. It's unfortunate, but us as men, our ability to feel like romantic, like Disney movie love is tied into our sexual desire. If you don't feel strong sexual desire for a girl, if you don't like the smell of your girl because you just want to like, protect her and like fuck her and, like bend her over the bed and, go all night with her, it's very hard to feel that protective romantic love with her. So you got to get a girl that's bad to you. Otherwise you're just not going to last.
Yeah. Good point. All right.
Which one do you want to do, Fresh?
Low IQ.
Okay, where do you want to put that?
D.
D. Depends what you're looking for. I would put that as S. Is D your actual answer?
Oh, I mean, if you look at it, bro.
So I'm talking about for a long-term relationship.
All right.
Okay, still D.
I'll put like a B.
Okay. Let's just put it as A to compromise. Then, if this were my list, I would put it as S. But yeah, low IQ girls, they're annoying. I can't relate to them. I don't want to have stupid kids. And they're going to be more susceptible to groupthink, like, woke brainwashing, feminist brainwashing, cough 2020 brainwashing. And yeah, just don't want dumb kids. And yeah, they just get boring. I don't know.
Because I think high IQ could also be like a issue where they want to argue with you. They're like,
yeah,
why is this? Why is that? Bitch, shut up.
That's true.
I don't care.
That's true.
Okay. Never had a LTR.
Yeah, where do I have that? Yeah, where do you want to put that?
We could do we could do B.
B? Okay, I would put it as S or A, but okay, we'll do B then.
Well, remember, some girls. Well, no.
Oh, sorry. Just for the few people, LTR stands for long-term relationship. Long-term relationship.
Yes, it does. So I think for some people, they look at it as, all right, they were their family. They never had a chance to date anybody because they were with their family the whole time. Cool. But if they'd been outside just banging dudes, then it's an issue.
Yeah, I would agree. And for me, it's kind of like, again, all my experience with women, and when I talk about women are like this, or women in this country are like this, or a universal thing about women, I only mean beautiful, young, sexy women, right? So if you're an old, I don't know, oh sorry, if you're a young, ugly girl, I don't know, but if you're a young, beautiful woman and you're at least 23, 24, no guy's been good enough to be your boyfriend yet, to me it's kind of like too
Yeah.
delusional or something's wrong. Let's do bad communicator. I'll put that as I'll just put it as bad because, again, I guess communication can be taught. It is really annoying. So, hey, babe, listen, I know I said something. Your demeanor has totally changed. We're driving up to Mammoth right now. We're about to spend a week in this cabin together. We're supposed to have fun. Can you just tell me what I said? Like, why are you upset? No, I'm not mad. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong. We're gonna have fun. It's gonna be so much fun there. You're like,
Yeah.
oh God, like just tell me, like communicate.
Kill the whole vibe. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't accept cheating.
Okay, where do you put this?
I'll put it as A.
Okay, I could do B or A. Yeah, let's do A then. Yeah, because dudes are gonna cheat, right? Again, any beautiful girl is gonna have to accept that high value men, the one that she wants, rich, successful, charismatic, good game, whatever it is, however that guy got her. He can get other girls. If any guy who got a hot girl, it's not the only hot girl he can get. He has other hot girls, and she can know about it. And there could be some rules or regulations. Like with me and my one-sided open relationship, it was always wear a condom. The girl never sleeps over. You never post the girl on social media. You don't date them for long, a few, 2, 3, 4, 5 dates max. You don't, have a secondary girlfriend. You kind of smash them and then ditch them. They never meet your family, etc. All things within normal bounds, all things that I wanted to do anyway. They weren't really restrictions. I wasn't restricted from doing. That's how I wanted to do it anyways. And that made her feel more comfortable. But like, baby, like I'm not trying to look over my shoulder and lie to you and stuff like that. And any winning dude who can get one bad bitch is going to fuck other ones. It is what it is. Men are as faithful as their options.
Good point.
Which one do you want to do?
Last few here, friends or hoes. Oh, that's high.
S or A?
Put it as like A, because she should cut them off. So
You should cut them off, yeah.
Okay. Our next one.
Yeah.
That's pretty self.
Disrespects your friends would be S, I guess, because that's disrespect to you. And any girl that would disrespect you enough to disrespect your friends,
S.
pretty much, yeah, done.
We got irritating personality. Oh,
I know where I'd put that.
Yeah.
S. Yeah, you just girls that irritate you. What more can we say? Just get a girl that doesn't irritate. I'll say one thing on this because it doesn't really need to be elaborated on that much. Most guys just get blinded by the first time they get a hot girl. Most guys get their first 7.5 and they justify everything. Well, her body count, I don't think it's that high. Or so what if she did, such and such, or so what if she's, a little bit flaky sometimes, or maybe she doesn't have that many red flags. He got a 7.5 and his 7.5 doesn't have that many red flags, but she's just fucking irritating for whatever reason. Bro, just get you a different pretty girl. Like, yeah, it's not the last pretty girl you're able to get.
We turn off. Okay, social media addiction.
Okay, where do you want to put that?
Oh, that's highest too. That's probably going to be an A or S.
Okay, I would put it lower. I'd put it at because again, I think that's something that almost all young, beautiful women are going to have some degree of that. It depends to what degree. We keep it A if you want, though.
No, yeah, A safe. But my thing is like that by itself means she's going to be controlled by the masses and the media. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's a bad problem because now versus your, I want to say principles and values is going to be her learning from TikTok and what do they say about this and that, blah blah. Blah. No, it's bad, bro.
Groupthink. Yeah, we're gonna order this girl. I'll make a very long story short. We're gonna order this girl in Brazil, an Uber Black. An Uber. We got to get her an Uber home, and we just ordered like the normal like Uber X, like the cheap Uber in Brazil. And she's like, "No, sou Uber Blackie. Eu sou monto Uber Blackie, like Uber Black. It's Uber Blackie." And I'm like, why would she? She probably saw some female influencer on TikTok that's like, "Oh, like if your man gets you an Uber X, like he's you are a princess girl. You only ride an Uber Black." And she saw that. So again, the social media addiction, led to that bad influence. Even in Brazil, Uber Blackie, fucking hilarious. Shut the fuck up. Get in your fucking Uber. Your Uber. I'm getting you a fucking bicycle. Uber bicycle, bitch.
Oh, you want to share? All right, cool. We got low sex drive, denies you sex. Ooh, that's an S, bro.
Yeah, it's an S. Easy S. That's like as bad as it may sound to say to some people, that's your job. Like your job as the woman is to remove my stress, be a joyful, feminine presence that supports me, and fuck me really good. Like it's
Men don't ask for much,
yeah.
and we're not asking for it, but it's like, yo, like you're my girl, so like it should be a no brainer. But then again, oh, my body, my choice. Cool, go do that somewhere else. All right,
Yeah. Me too. I'll put my dick in something else.
facts. Okay, show skin in photos, bro. That's every girl, bro. I would say that's like a B.
Yes, it do B. Because again, it's something, hey, now that you're dating me, you don't show skin pictures anymore. Again, depends on what degree and stuff, but I put it as yeah, even I could almost even say C, but whatever. And I think this was overrated in the red pill community. Again, depends if she's twerking her ass in a thong, that's different, right? But
You got
um
piercings.
yeah, I would know where I'd put that. Where do you want to put that?
I put B.
I would put it in S. Let's compromise and say A.
God damn. Wait, hold on. You mean like earrings, or you mean like actual like?
No, not earrings. I mean, like, bro, like, yeah. Again, because like, in what universe is like putting metal objects to disfigure your body in any way like sexy? Like that's not a classy thing. You know what I mean?
It's a good one actually. My boy just sent me this one. I'm gonna try to send you.
Well, what is it?
I'm sending to you right now. Look at your Telegram.
It's an image.
No, it's a video.
It's a video. Okay.
It's a lip ring.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Brother, a lip ring. Here, get her, bro. Get her.
Oh, I'm banned on Facebook. Yeah, when they banned my Instagram, they banned my Facebook with it.
Oh, mine too, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Whatever. But yeah, lip rings. It's just like, bruh, like, I don't want to like kiss or caress metal. Like maybe I'm weird, but like my human flesh doesn't like to touch metal. Just weird. Again, groupthink, brainwashing. It's stupid. All right, I'll do another one. Woke brainwashing, I'll put as A, just because maybe if she's young enough, if she's feminine enough, if she's submissive enough, you could get some of the, unprogram some of the woke thing. But
can you see it?
Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah.
I think I have to stop sharing mine first. I don't know if yours worked last time. Okay. I think maybe we're seeing it.
Either way, it's fine. I'll show you guys.
Yeah. No, lip rings are just they're an L, bro. Again, I don't know if that worked or not. But anyway, okay, cool. Let me share. I'll stop sharing. Let me share again. Okay, cool. I don't think the audience saw that, but it was just a bunch of lip rings.
Yeah, a bunch of lip rings are weird, bro. Ugh.
Like, I just Googled lip rings, bro. Like, and then like you feel them, and like I don't know. And shout out to Brazilian women; they have the best personalities I've ever had seen in my. Oh my god! Like, yeah, like in what universe, bro?
Look like a damn cow.
Yeah, or when they do the nose, nose. It's a septum piercing. Septum, yeah, dude, the bull, bro. Me and my friend call this. We call it the bull, bro. Again, Brazilian women, my favorite personalities, best women of all time. Unfortunately, there's a lot of brainwashing for tattoos and septum piercings there, and yeah, like I'm not trying to. It's like, why? Like, have you ever tried like not piercing metal through your body? Okay, like plan A is like put metal in your nose. Have you tried plan B, which is like not
at all
puncture your body with metal?
All right. What's next?
Yeah, wants to be the leader, not psychic. I think we know that's S. Yeah.
Yeah.
Combative, disagreeable. Okay, this one is very controversial. I'm curious what you think, Fresh. Bad relationship with dad.
I'll put it as an A, not S, because
okay,
it could either be he's a bad person, but the thing is,
let's compromise and do B, because I was gonna do like C or D. Because anyway, you talk about it first, then I'll give my thoughts on the bad relationship with dad thing.
For the most part, he's a drunk, he's a bad person, or it could be she's just a bad, she's just like a hoe. She's just like out here. Her dad's telling her to do stuff. She's being around. It just depends on where she ends up on that scale. But I think for most people, they would argue it's a bad thing because your dad should be in your life as a woman. You know?
Yeah. Agreed. And yeah, people think like, I don't know, if she doesn't have a good relationship with her dad, she would never respect you or anything like that. But some of the best, most wild in bed at least. I don't know, just most submissive girls that I've had. It's always like if they have a bad relationship with their dad, they tend to look at their boyfriend as like their new daddy and like be super submissive. Like, hey, like my dad never taught me things. My dad never paid attention to me. My dad never really loved me. But now this guy, I'm dating this older guy, say I'm like, 35 at the time, the girl's 23 at the time, 12-year age difference. Now this guy's my papi, right? Now this guy will teach me things and, whatever, show me affection and validate me and do all the things that my dad never did. So
Listen,
I kind of like it. I kind of like it.
I see what you mean.
Okay, so we did all of it. We finished. I
don't
think we hit almost everything. I mean, shit, there may be other little things, but I think did I forget anything, Fresh?
That's pretty much it,
You
bro.
can think of?
Also,
Yeah.
I got to handle some business. I need to go to France.
Go to France.
Yeah. Ma chérie awaits.
What's going on in France, boy?
Oh, you don't want to know, bro. BBC
Boy,
gang.
you ain't going to France.
Huh?
So, boy, you ain't going to France. All right, let's just end with a quick sales pitch, Fresh. So, what Fresh and I are doing, I'll share my screen right now, is we're helping guys build high status social media presence. So, AKA, not doing what most of y'all do, which is what I call the camera roll method. This is just photos I had lying around my camera roll. And this is probably how you guys take photos. Maybe you tried to take a photo and failed terribly. Maybe you took some selfies. Yeah, this is how most of you guys look. Just not very good on social media. You're not high status. You don't have any type of fun lifestyle going on. Yeah, maybe you just look like a fucking troll gargoyle in some of your photos. Versus when you plan all of your photos with the proper lighting, fashion, grooming, and location, you make a good expression, you can get photos that come out like these. And the benefits are, of course, networking and dating. When you have an amazing social media presence and you DM guys for networking or business opportunities, or you slide into DMs of girls, they want to fuck with you. They want to meet you again, whether it's networking or dating. I think, Fresh, we fuck about what, like 2/3 of the girls that we date from Instagram, about that?
Yeah, huge number. Actually, all my connections, guests for the podcast, and as well goes, I date that are very attractive. They're from Instagram, bro. And you know what's the beauty of this? I get to hand pick who I want to DM and talk to. That's the beauty of it. Scaling and getting to pick and choose is really big.
Yeah, and it can be outsourced. Like I use an online dating virtual assistant. Fuck if I have time to find 20 beautiful women in my day. Oh, another thing, meeting women directly on Instagram is 1,000 times better than dating apps. There's more volume. The girls are less crazy, less bipolar, less addicted to cheap validation, lower body counts than girls you find on dating apps. They're more beautiful. They're more high quality in every sense of the way, looks and personality. And they don't just like swipe left, right. Oh, so quick. Like they're not just like getting bombarded. They're not like seeing like only a few top profiles that the algorithm shows them. On Instagram, you can DM anybody you want. There's no algorithm. And if you have the right profile, displays the right lifestyle, doing high status stuff like maybe like I'm doing here, giving a speech to a room full of people. This shit really works. I mean, you've seen the girls that
also the power's in your hands, man. Like literally, guys, I'm not the best looking guy, but I can get pretty much anything with obviously speaking my skills, Instagram, lifestyle. You create your own avatar, guys. You become the guy that you want to be. Obviously, you should be that in real life as well. So it's congruent. But at the same time, you have scale and precision. You can't beat that, bro. Because going outside talking to girls out in the street, you can do that as well, but it's not productive. It's not long term. You need scale and precision. That's what you need with dating, man. 100%.
Yeah, and go to Fresh's Instagram and message him the word audit. I don't know if that actually is set up yet, but either mine or Fresh's, and we can give you a free Instagram audit.
Yeah, go to my page. You can bring it up on Instagram. Can you or no?
Yeah, what's which? Or yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I'm not logged into my main one, so it won't.
I'm sure.
Yeah, what's yours? Because I don't know if your screen sharing has been working this time.
A CEO Fresh Lifestyle.
Okay, CEO Fresh Lifestyle. Yeah. Bro, I used to think not Fresh Prince CEO was your actual Instagram, bro. That's just a fan account.
Guys, that is not me, man. Holy. Let's see here. Cool.
Yeah, wow. High status as fuck.
Send me a DM on Instagram. Audit. We got you guys with a free audit from us directly for you. I'm telling you guys, a good Instagram page is access that you need in your life for any man, for business, for dating, and as well for networking. It's important. And if you guys don't want to understand this, when they bring about AI, you're going to be cooked, because if you're not left behind with AI and what's happening in the future, with a personal brand, you're cooked, my friend. You're cooked. So It's coming, guys.
Cool. All right, I think that's all we got. We probably got to go get to our prospective ladies. I know you got a girl, and I think my girl's about to pull
That's
up
right.
anyway. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in, boys, and until next time.
All right, guys.
Cheers.
Peace.